What city are you in? Were you in Adelaide?
I'm in Adelaide, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I literally just did an interview with a band there, a shoegaze band there, and we've just run it with the headline, "How do we fix Adelaide?" Didn't
Yeah, you
get quite
can't.
the pissed off reaction I was hoping for from the
They,
fine people of Adelaide. Like,
they got a real fucking chip on their shoulder down here. Like you poke the tiniest amount of fun and everyone fucking loses their minds.
yeah.
Like it's like, I'll have you know, it's actually a very nice place to live, they say in their very precise English sounding accents. Yeah. How do you improve it? It's pretty easy. Shut the border, build a wall, dig a moat.
What are the best creatures to put in a moat? If you were to have a moat, if the werewolves castle, what would be in the werewolves moat?
Sharks. Yes, of
Sharks there.
course. And everyone's like, oh, great white sharks, because that's what you have down there. And it's like, dude, no, you're a Queenslander. You know what the answer is here. Bull sharks.
Yeah.
Because you've got bull sharks, then you've got no bullshit. Like, they'll just fucking eat anything that dangles an ankle into there. And like any unwary household pets as well that go for a dip.
That you made me giggle. No. You didn't make me giggle. You made me chortle, Sam. I chortled
Hey.
heartily at your merch post. Um, Particularly, my particular favorite was the buy this link, can't afford it, link to Centrelink.
Yeah. It's, that was, I'd love to take credit for that one. I can't. The idea, like all our ridiculous ideas, yeah, it's either Dave or Matt. I'm only half saying that this time just in case anyone gets pissed off with it and like wants someone to blame. So yeah, it was them. Um, yeah, no, I think we've fixed now any excuse anyone might ever have for like not buying our music, like not liking it. It's just not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't have any money. Well, here's his Centrelink form, you know. But we're also sort of like when Dave was putting the merch package together, we observed that it looked a lot like the sort of get up that you wear in the Centrelink queue. Like about the only thing that's missing is a pair of like werewolves, you know, monogrammed trainers or something like that.
Monogram trainers or monogram slides. Uh,
If
I
we're going for the demographic of our age, it'd be like werewolf style Crocs. Um, if we were going for like the I guess the financial demographic, then yeah, obviously like Adidas trainers, except with the WW and like
I think we need werewolves branded Metamucil, a werewolves branded superannuation plan. All these things that people in their forties think about.
I want to actually do gym powder because everyone sort of like keeps contacting us going, dude, I listen to it while I'm like getting my pump on at the gym and it's fantastic. I can just go like that. And I'm like going, that's great, man, while I'm sort of at the gym doing Duolingo and listening to like my yoga soundtrack and shit. But yeah, I was hearing that from enough people and like and some of them like sent through pics like with them wearing the merch and stuff, and I was like, fucking hell, we've got like a murderer's row of like jacked and scary looking fuckers that wear our shit. So obviously the smart step is to make gym powder or something like that. I was interested in doing that and following through with it for about half an hour, and then I
This is
lost
how things
interest.
usually go. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it is interesting though the way you can kind of endorse someone with fitness. I'm quite an avid weightlifter, and I knocked out my best ever bench press with Astro Death blaring in the background, which the boys were thrilled because it was literally me pumping 150 kilos off my chest while they're playing Permafrost off their new album, and it's just the most righteous shit ever. And
oh,
I
dude,
sent the video of that to the boys, and they're like, "That's fucking sick."
that is pretty. They're sick guys. Is that the duo? Like
Yes,
yeah, they
and a
played
rock.
like yeah, they played Froth and Fury Fest, and they're on this stage just before us. And I saw the most hardcore thing ever when they played. It was fucking pissing down. It was like about 3 years ago, and it's just like the rain was not just absolutely hammering down, but it was starting to come in sideways. And they're standing on stage, the two of them, like with all this electrical equipment and like power boards and, and shit like that. And I was turning around to Haley like, "Oh, we're gonna die, man. We're gonna die. It's gonna be sick. Last gig ever." And they didn't stop. They didn't skip a song or a note or anything like that. They were just like, they just kept playing. And I think one of Corno's like concert service guys, some hardcore dude, just got up there like with a squeegee and was just squeegeing shit like off into the security barrier area. I was so sure that either they were going to die or we were going to die. None of us died. It was pretty cool. They got the worst of it though.
Astro Death are fucking nuts. I love them. Look, we talked about merch. Well, let's talk about the new single, which I've listened to approximately once. I quite liked. I can't remember the name. Hammery, Stammer.
It's called Skull Bashing, and you only listen to it once, probably because you've only got one bedroom to smash up. But go on.
yeah, 100%. Oh, mate, it was, dude. You have literally provided me with one of my favorite metal intros ever, which was on the previous album. It was, I believe it was the opening, it had that, "You need to leave very quickly and very, very quietly," and that lovely, threat. Yeah. And then you're just hearing, you just go,
"For the extreme violence that's coming your way." Yeah.
The opening a death metal song with the words "get fucked" absolutely just slayed me. And I think that sums up Werewolves well.
Thank you. We're trying to like work out absolutely every conjugation of fuck, get fucked, fucking hell, fuck off, 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck, that we can start an album or a song with. Dude, we're up to, what's this going to be? Album 6? Like, I don't know how like many more I can string together like between now and 10, but find a way.
Phonetic alphabet, you can be like Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo.
It sounded like Foxtrot. God, could you imagine the absolute walloping you get from your CEO? Like, what did you just say? It'd be like, Foxtrot.
I don't give a fuck. I'm discharged. Fuck you all. I can finally, after 11 years, actually say my opinion, say my piece without fear of reprisal on social media. It's amazing. And I don't have anything to say. I did for 11 years.
It's probably why you listen to Werewolves, so you can still get that militaristic, like harsh abuse while you're doing your PT.
Yeah, it just reminds me of my corporal calling me a shit cunt for not being able to do a soldier skills thing. I'm like, dude, you've been divorced 3 times and your only skill's firing a gun. Shut up, mate. So the new single, Skull Battering, is part of an upcoming album. Now, Werewolves seem to record roughly 13 albums a year. That might be a slight exaggeration. 14, okay. Is the reason you guys get so much done because no bands actually tour in Adelaide?
Well, if it was anyone other than like Haley and like Matt, it'd be a good excuse, but no, they're just workaholics, dude. Like, yeah, like seriously, it's no longer funny anymore. I'm fucking broken. I'm just trying to keep up with them. They just rise and won't stop recording. And I've got these nightmares that I sometimes have at night. I'm like, wake up that I'm, 80 in a nursing home, and I was like, oh, it's all a dream. I'm free. I just fucking feel this hand on my arm, like going 6 a.m. Time to record another album. Yes, yes, yes. So, it's Adelaide's normally pretty quiet, and there'd be no way I could keep up if I was like living in a real city like Sydney or Melbourne.
Yeah.
Just the fact that like all my recording time or writing time alone would just be eaten up by traffic and commuting. Yes,
it can be difficult. Like even for me, like it's an hour to get to a gig. Obviously because it's just from here into the city and then an hour. But
completely fucked
yeah,
up.
But whatever. Like
I'm spoiled, dude. Like I'm in Adelaide. If I can't like drive up and park right outside the front of the gig and just sort of like maybe even leave the engine running and pop in and watch the show and then go back. Yeah, it's too much. It's too hard. It's too much hard work.
Oh man, as I grew up in Tassie, I missed out on everything for years and years and years, and so I'm just like now I'm like no, no more
Yeah.
FOMO. Fuck you all.
Well, you got your work cut out for you later this year. What with all the bands touring, like,
It is. I described it, the music scene trying to wake up after COVID, as like 2021 was like trying to start a lawnmower and it won't start. It occasionally turns over a little, but then it died.
mm,
2022 came around, that vroom, and that engine has not stopped roaring since. It's
yeah,
fucking ridiculous.
just overcompensating a tiny bit,
Just a
like at
little
this
bit.
point.
Like everyone and
Yeah,
their dog is coming to Australia. Like if I was paying
and
for this, I'd be broke.
mm, and here's the thing as well. Like, there's more tours to come
I
that
know.
haven't been announced yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just like I don't know, if you've got like an old telly out the back, like sell it while you can, or spare kids, sell them. Just like whatever you can do, just get that money together because there's more tours, more gigs happening. I was chatting with someone about it just the other day. I'm like, it's a really weird situation for Australia where we've got, off the top of my head, like three, promoters slash booking agents all kind of really hitting their stride at the moment.
Mm.
Um, what was it? Your mate bookings, they're getting all over they're getting the
Mm-hmm.
legacy guys out, pulling crowds to it. Chalky and Southern's
Hardline.
like putting, yeah,
Uh,
what was it? Yeah, he's putting together some really eclectic. I shouldn't be
yeah.
using that words in a death metal interview. Really
Yeah.
interesting, sort of like lineups, and people are like hungry for that as well. And then of course, like there's Soundworks, just who haven't skipped a beat, like
No.
barely. Uh, and normally, like, there's just one guy, and then just like a bunch of shit cunts fumbling the ball.
Mm.
But that's hasn't been happening like this last year. It's going fairly well. And on top of that, now we've got like you know, the Froth and Fury Fest, which started in Adelaide,
Mm.
like expanding out to WA. And if Brad does a job with it over there, like Northie, Anita, and Cass are doing over here. Holy shit! That thing's like the last one I went to was like big day out vibes.
Mm.
It was so good. Where everyone's like gagging for it this year. Well, it won't be this year. I think it's happening in January. But yeah, keen as
Mm.
for like the next installment. And yeah, now that's on in two states, the two quiet states. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
it's
loving it. I want you guys to get more and more. Like I literally looked at the Froth and Fury logo lineup, and I was jealous of you guys. And I was like, really? I'm in Brisbane, and I'm jealous of Adelaide. Like, what the hell? But that lineup was no joke, man. That was fun.
I had so many surprises that day, so many awesome surprises. Like the only thing I didn't like about the festival was we weren't playing it. So
Sure.
but
That's because
yeah.
Sam, they only wanted good bands. Sorry, dude. Yeah.
Oh, it's that no, it's that Dave will die if we try and make him do more than once. Like if he tries to do a well set and something else, like these
Yeah.
days, unless he goes and joins a doom band. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, you can't. The Doom musicians can never complain about, oh, I'm so tired. I don't think I'd be able to make it through a gig. What, motherfucker? You do three
I know,
snare
right?
hits an hour.
I got a mate of mine who like interviewed Carcass like just a few years
Yeah,
back, just
yeah.
before they came out, and I got in to ask them if like they ever considered becoming a doom band because that's the only speed Ken can play at these days. Um, that was a spicy interview, apparently.
He was great. I spoke to him on that same run, and
Mm.
oh my god, what a dude! So
Oh,
dry, could not give, could not get excited, like sound excited about anything. Because I'm like, oh my god, I want to talk about the Napalm Death cover and all this. Oh my god, dude, try to get that guy excited about it. Jeff Walker excited about anything.
my mate got him pretty excited. I think it was for Heavy Magazine. This guy called Nick Lord, and his first question, which was I'd planted the seed in his head, but I didn't like. I was just kidding. I didn't think he'd actually say it. I was like, I gave him a list of questions I wanted answered, and the very first one to Jeff was, "Why are you such a cunt?"
And he
and he
opened with
he
it.
he opened with that one. And when he told me that, I was like, "You fucking said what?" I was pretty sure that Jeff was just going to go clonk. It's
Uh,
fucking convict country that stole their backdrop last time they were here. They're getting called to come on the phone, probably at about 2 a.m., like, or something like that. I gotta. My
oh,
parents don't watch this interview.
oh, bless, mate. This has been rad, as always. Is this number three for us, or number two? I know we did the
Mm,
track by track. Did we do a regular interview before that? I think we did.
God, it's a bit of a blur. Look, mate,
Yeah,
I'm
who the fuck
50.
knows?
You're lucky I remember my own fucking name. I should actually talk
um,
about some werewolf shit while I've got you. So I think no, we're up to album 6 now. So if this is for album 6, I think we've done at least 4. Because there's a few sense media music. One's
yeah,
like sitting in my inbox, going back, which I've sort of like come across. So
yeah.
yeah, we've
Yeah.
chatted.
Oh,
Um,
geez, I'm a good bloke.
anyway, I should be pimping like werewolf stuff, or like at least music I'm doing, instead of talking about other fucking bands which have been done in this
Yeah, of
interview.
course. Well, that's what I put. That's what I link under it. But by all means, I mean, so have we? So we talked about
So
the
when
new
are we putting
single.
the album out? That's September the 19th. It's called The Ugliest of All. Sick as fuck.
Fuck yeah, that's a good. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to ask. Hey Sam, when's the album coming out?
There you go. So yeah, no, it's on back on Black Records, which is like the PhD plastic head distribution label out there in the UK. It was kind of pretty sick. Like they put the last album, Die For Us, as their album of the year, which we thought was hilarious because they're industry professionals, and we're all looking at each other going, "Surely you've heard something better." Um, but no, they liked it. It was around in the office, and when they found out that we did the last album independent, we finished our like contract with Prosthetic Records. They
Mhm.
were like, "Do you want to be on us?" And we were like, "Hell yeah!" Like, it was a good goal. It's a great goal doing 10 albums in 10 years. But I think if we were going to do it all independent, we'd probably
Mhm.
wind it up in like another couple. It's so much more hard work. So we were like, yeah, we're stoked to be on them. They put out that box set at the start of the year in coffins for like all the posers who haven't been listening to us and needed to
Mhm.
jump on the bandwagon with just one click.
Yeah,
So they helped us out with that, and now, yeah, we're their bitches. Putting out,
nice. Bend
yeah,
over.
putting out
Yeah.
this horrible album. But yeah, this album, man, fucking hell! Like everything else, whenever we've done it, I listen to it, and I'll listen to it for a few months, just kind of like going, yeah, we're good. I like that. This one, I can barely listen to. It is really, it's filthily, horribly heavy. Um, in fact, I think I actually got onto the guys afterwards, and I was like, guys, I feel a bit weird saying this, but I think the album's too heavy. There's not a slow song on there. There's,
Yeah.
every album except the first one, like we're kind of like, let's just put you know, a bit of a chill black metalish mid-pace kind of like track in there just to reel everyone in. I think even the last album had like a slow one, a mid-pace one.
Hmm.
This one, it's just like you know machine guns, like from start to finish. It's grueling. It's grueling. I get to the end and I'm just like, whoa, I should have stopped 3 songs ago. Oh, this is too hard. So yeah, I hate listening to it. Buy my album.
I feel like by the end of it, I'm just going to sound like Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse, and just be like, "Oh God, it's so fucking brutal."
Yeah, like I think we got you know uh, we sort of had a bit of a rocket put up us last year. Like it's just bands coming out with just brutal bullshit left, right, and center. That Vitriol, their last release, like
Hmm.
uh, you've got to really step things up if you don't want to be left behind. Um, and the abuse as well. I spent a year collecting my best insults, just to jam them all into the one album. The theme on this one, like we figured that 2025, like everyone's kind of in a bad mood this year, seeming a bit down. Everyone's kind of doing it tough. So it's an
Uh,
album about suicide. It's a resolutely. pro-suicide album. Skull Battering is actually about an entire country that decides to kill themselves at the same time. So,
Never
yeah.
change.
I really should put Matt in front of the microphone these days. We might sell more albums. And
Oh, dear.
people listening to this just going like, hearing shit cunt this, shit cunt that. Kill yourself, get a job, go on, send
Give us money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us money, then kill yourself. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I love it. I'm really looking forward to it. Are you coming up this way sometime soon?
Only for holidays.
Yeah,
It's cold down here. But to play a show, no, we've only got one show booked for the rest of this year, and that is Perth.
Okay.
We kind of figure that they've been missing out like all along. So we're getting over to there finally and giving it to them. It's going to be kind of sick because we're going to be with some other Queenslanders, Disentomb. So
okay.
Yeah, it was always a pleasure catching up with those young lads.
I like the song that goes. It's incredible. I was like, you know the one. I saw them.
Just as long as they play Pies of Angels' Wings, like that'll be good. I'll probably be backstage, like, you know, watering and stretching my 50-year-old joints, or hear that and just kind of like rush out into the crowd windmilling.
Yeah, and try not to hit the fucking death metal Henry Rollins on stage. He was a big boy from memory.
He's getting a bit more jacked these last couple of years.
I saw him in 2023, and I was like, "Oh, dang! Like, fucking look at you!" And so I lift weights. I respect someone who shows up and they're jacked. I'm like, nice.
Yeah, you got to put the work in.
You might say that they're deathcore or whatnot, but I think one of the guitarists or the bass player from Viard is Murder is an absolute madman. Dude is an insane weightlifter. Like, yeah,
wow.
He calls himself Heavy Kevy on Instagram, and holy shit, dude's bench pressing like over 200 kilos, just like it's fucking paper.
Wow.
Yeah, so
living his best life. Nice
I
one.
know, right? Yeah, so the guy's gym playlist is sorted. Yeah, mate. Look, this has been rad. We will no doubt be seeing each other again very soon. And yeah, mate, we will hit us up with a new album done. We'll do another groovy little track by track if you would like.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I'd be like, this one's blast, this one's heavy, this one's horrible. Just fast forward this one.
This one's awful. Oh my god, we're only 4 tracks in. Fuck.
Oh my fuck. Actually, track number 4, at least it sort of starts off kind of mid-pace, like after a torrent of abuse. And not giving too much away, but that song ends with what we call the brutality opera, or the opera of brutality. So, yes, it's like we haven't posed it out or anything or slowed down, but there's a whole bunch of like interesting little things going on in this one. And we've found even more stupid samples than before. So yeah, anyone who likes this already is going to love it.
Nice.
I hate it. I hate music. I hate death metal. I hate myself. I hate my band, my bandmates. Like, I can't hack it anymore.
And there's the quote.
Yeah.
You realize that's the quote I'm going to be. I'm just like, I hate myself and I hate my band.
Yeah.
Hey, it'll get clicks.
Matt will be pissed off that he wasn't the one to say it.
I'll send you the thumbnail before I post it just to make sure you're cool with it, but I think you'll like it. All right, mate.
Go for it.
Be good.
All righty. Will do. Peace out. Cheers, man.